we're going to list our 5 favorite things about this Land Cruiser build.
What are your 5 favorite things about the car as a whole?
Number 1 would be, I absolutely am so thankful that we got this suspension setup. I think that it's set up to be the perfect all-rounder. It's pretty bloody good in every aspect.
And with a car that is so tall and so heavy, you almost think this has got a bit of flex on it, but then it just handles so well. Doesn't bat an eye.
No, and there's people been behind us before and they say that has absolutely no body roll. It's just, I mean, obviously that's dependent on how you set the suspension up. You can set this thing up to have next to no...
Make it as stiff as you want, or...
Yeah, that's just point number 1. I think the second thing that I really like about it is the fridge. Definitely my number 2.
Our favourite flex is, if there are any, is that we're able to pull up to any car park and we're like, hey, do you want a drink? And they're like, yeah, and you can just
ice cold
and you've got a beer. Like, it is such a little thing, but it is like
mad flex.
Favorite flex.
Yeah, there's no, you know, opening it up, having to fucking pull this thing out and drop it down and then lift it up and tippy toes to see in it.
It's the most casual flex ever, and it's like our favorite thing to do.
Definitely.
Number 3.
I'd have to say the awning. No word of a lie, 30 seconds is how long it takes to put this thing up. If you pull up anywhere and you just need a bit of shade, it's just so fast to set up and to pack up. That's the other thing. Many of these things are so easy to set up, but then pack up is like a pain in the ass. Not this.
You pull up somewhere and you just at a rest stop, which is the responsible thing to do, and you'll think, God, we need a bit of shade here, but we thought, oh no, but if we unpack it, we've got to pack it up again. This has completely eliminated that for us, where we're like, look, it's never an effort and it is always worth doing. It's never a burden to set up or pack up.
When we went to Kuna, our whole pack up was 15 minutes.
Yeah, and that's including what's up for breakfast.
Everything.
Yeah. What's number 4?
Number 4 is about the car itself. These things come as basic as. That's the thing that I love about it, that there is nothing to it. It is basically the most perfect canvas, ready to paint however you like. I get that the price tag doesn't really reflect what you get. However, these cars are tried and tested. There's a reason why you pay Toyota tax. It lives up to its reputation. You might not need a 79, no need for a 79.
We've heard it all.
Heard it all before.
House deposit. It's a massive amount of money for a vehicle, but a good way that it was explained to us is like, look, you buy this car that is everything you want it to be. We'll say it's 100K for argument's sake. And if you've only got that car for 5 years and it costs you 15 grand for 5 years, the memories that we would make in this car for a price of 15 grand to be able to sell it and get our money back, like, that is worth 15 grand.
100%. So this is basically our home away from home.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't we want something that we wanted more than anything, that we could set up exactly how we wanted to set up?
The work-life balance it has given us is absolutely unreal. On our days off, we're like, hey, what should we do today?
Where are we going to go?
Where are we going to go? A couple of snacks in the fridge, a couple of cans of drink, whatever we want to do, and go. The work-life balance that it's going to give you, like the adventure that it gives you, it is worth it. Like, how can you put a price tag on that?
I think I got one more point.
I think you got one more.
The 5th one.
Right.
Our winch. So we've got a 12,000 pound Bush Ranger winch, and my winch over here. Wrangled that thing first go, never used a winch before.
That's true.
And aced it. A winch is a winch is a winch, really.
Yeah, it's ease of use. It's just like
I said, a winch is a winch, but
I think we could almost extend that point onto like the recovery points.
Yeah.
We've used them once to help ourselves out. We've used them a couple of times to help other people out. You've got to have them. And that's
Can't
one of
stress
the
the importance of having a good recovery kit.
It's one thing that, another piece of advice we would give to anyone else is when you're looking at, you know, getting a four-wheel drive, you're like, all right, you know, this is my holy grail four-wheel drive. Figure out your needs, look into the future. Also take into account the budget for things like paint protection, you know, underbody protection.
We won't be doing a DPF delete at all. We might have an upgraded DPF, and we'll definitely get a tune and upgrade the clutch and things. We haven't done anything performance-wise to the car yet. It is on the cards for the future at some point. The bonus point that I love about this car is that it is 100% legal in every state of Australia. And I don't have to worry about that if I get pulled up by the police.
Something we're sticklers for, isn't it?
How can we have the best of something and still be legal? It's not a mall crawler, it's not built for wank factor. A couple of nice little wank factor bits are nice.
Bit of luxuries, nothing wrong with that. We've put a bit of time and thought into little details where we're like, all right, what's going to work the best for us, but also what's going to look the most streamlined so it's nice and tidy. So it looks like a mall crawler, but it still handles really well.
Yeah.
That's probably like...
So you like that it's got wank factor?
Not wank factor. No, I just like that it's tidy.
Yeah.
It's not flashy, but it is tidy.
Yeah.
There's nothing trashy about it, in my personal opinion.
Well, that's it. We took the time and we researched to the best of our ability what we wanted, what was going to be most functional for what we wanted to do with the car. And we've tried to go for things that would complement it in as many ways as possible.
Any questions? Touch base with us on social media.
Drop a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video for more. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the tracks.